Well, good morning, boys and girls, and in-betweenies. I did a video a couple of weeks ago, which I was going to put up just before I went away for the week, for a little break. And for some reason, the beginning of the video, the introduction, didn't work. So, and the first video after that also didn't work, so I don't know whether I forgot to press play or whether the phone's playing up a little bit. I don't know. So I did a full video and basically lost all the footage. So first time down on the allotment in about, I think it's probably about 3-4 weeks. Let me just change over here. Got a problem with my shoulder, quite tired at the moment, old age. Anyway, so yeah, not been down for a while, so I've come down today just to do a little bit of stuff. Been down here probably about 2 or 3 hours, and just going to show you around, basically just a quick update, and then just end the video. So I'm just going to take you around and just gob on about stuff. Okay, so runner beans, tried them here, but the weight of it's all pulled all this down, so I need to rethink that. I may get some chicken wire and put it across there, make it stronger. The leeks, some of them were doing okay, some of them have gone to seed. I think I'll get some seeds off these and see what they're like. But yeah, I don't know if it's the magnolias that have caused the problem with them, or whether it's just that they're not right in this bed. I've got a lot of rust on them at the moment as well, as you can probably see. Got a load of seeds off these and those, different varieties, so I've got them at home at the moment. Me courgettes, I've got 2 in there which I've just noticed. I may take them, may leave them, I don't eat them. So sprouts are doing okay, obviously being nibbled and what have you, but the actual sprouts themselves seems to be doing okay inside there. I don't know if you can see that. The sprouts are doing okay, tops have all been nibbled away on. Covered this bed up. I've put my garlic in that bed this year, for next year. Obviously I've got rhubarb and strawberries for that bed. This bed here, I don't know whether to do onions or to do cabbage in this part because of this thing. If I don't manage to get these branches down before next year. Would you put onions in there, bearing in mind there's not a lot of light there at the moment. Come around here, the nasturtiums go in there. Obviously once they all die back, I'll just dig it all in, let them come through with me other plants. Looks like I've got a bit of a cat poo problem going on this bed. Shows you what they think of my bed. Right, so that one's covered over. This one's all covered over as well, but you'll notice that at the back I've got rid of the Jerusalem artichokes. Now they were like pebbles, but what I've done is I've just threw them here. See how they work here. Polytunnel still standing, barely. The far side, I don't know if we'll see it from here, but the far side's all ripped at the seams. Let's take you down. I don't really take you down here often, do I? All these net holes down here I need to source out. So yeah, as you can see, it's all ripped. It's not doing very well. Obviously I can't anchor it this side. The neighbour's fence has now been fixed up there. Sure, they'd be able to put a load of compost and things inside behind that wall and start growing some veg in there if they decided to. But yeah, got this compost bed that's basically going to waste, because obviously the way that is there, I can't get access to it. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do with that anyway. And can't really bring barrows and that down steps. So yeah, basically that's down at the polytunnel area. I've got my hops plant there. All of this is just getting all overgrown with rubbish. Fruit bushes didn't do very well there. Nasturtiums done okay there, so I'm just going to leave them there. Lincoln, jinking and stinking, as an old guy I once knew used to say. Lincoln, stinking, jinking. Yeah, so that's this area here. Cabbages, again, absolutely nothing. Got a little pebble ones here, but I would give them so. I think going to get some manure delivered in a few weeks time, so I'll put into that, and I'll get some compost on here. I've had to fix the side of the shed here, just scabbed all that over because it's getting rotten with the rain and what have you. So I've just re-scabbed it over. That side there needs to be covered because with the type of board it is, it's starting to decay. So I need to cover that over to keep the rain off that. Let's bring you around here. Yeah, I've got plastic here through the side of this shed. I've got the pet steak here. That's for Luna when she comes down. I've also got my onions in here. Got onions which I'm going to either do, I'll probably do Sunday. And I've still got some carrot seeds there. Talking about carrots, let's take you around. Oh yeah, I need to, that's an electric screwdriver, not a very good one, but I'm going to take it home and charge it up. While I'm here, let's, okay, yeah, I can water these in a minute, but me chilies are starting to go over now, but they're still growing away. And I've got a broad bean there, which I hope gets some broad beans on it, and I can get the seeds off it, because they're heirloom ones and I don't have any more of them left. So that's that. Yeah, nice bit of colour there. I need to get rid of this stuff soon. I've got stone from the front of my house which I'm going to bring down here just to throw along here. Let's take it into here. So yeah, tomatoes not really doing much more now. They didn't do much in the first place, but they're doing even worse now. So the chili plant that I've got in here, which is here, has actually come right across here. It has half grown. I'm thinking it's, no it's not actually. No it's not, don't lie to me, I know what that is. I don't want that, so I'll get rid of that Let's see what I can do here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that. There's the chili plants here. So, but that, as I said, that has grown quite a lot in here. But again, as I say, because of what's happening with this polytunnel, I'll explain in a minute. But anyway, yeah, so I've still got onions there, and I've also got garlic there. Potatoes that were in the bed in this polytunnel are there. Sweet potatoes are still in there. They've not died back yet, so I don't know whether they're ready to take yet. And as you can see, the carrots are starting to suffer a little bit now. So let me explain to you what I'm going to do. Let's close this up again. So, looking at the polytunnel, as you can see, it's quite wide. And what is happening is that, as you're probably aware, I've not had anywhere to basically anchor it in that side or in the other side, especially with this wall the way it was. So I managed to pick up a load of scaffolding poles. Got a couple of them off one of the plot holders who just took on one of the old plots. They were on their plot, so they gave me 2 of them, and the rest came from a guy who was doing a job at my house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to narrow this off, so I'll bring it in and in on that side. So narrow it, and I put these posts in. I've actually got a post hole digger now, so I'm going to dig a hole, probably extend this to about here. So I'll probably, in fact, no, it may be okay where it is. So, but yeah, so I'm going to narrow it. I've got wood inside the polytunnel, as you probably saw, and I've also got wood there. And so I'm going to build a frame. I've got yellow tubing up the back there for the top of it, and I just need to order some plastic then. So that's what I'm going to be doing in a few months, in about a month's time. Just start digging that back out. That IBC, I'm going to disconnect it from there and put a joint on that blue pipe, and that IBC is going, I'll show you where it's going, make it easier. So the IBC is going to go here next to the shed, because I've got this gutter which is just going down to the floor. So I'm going to bear with me. Somebody's trying to phone me. I think it's a scam call. Yeah, so as I say, I'm going to divert the gutter into the IBC, but as I said, the IBC is going to go here, so I've got better access to the water and more height to run down into the polytunnel over there, because it's still a little bit low there, so I need to build it up. I've got 2 pallets at home that I can put it on anyway. This here, I thought this was a veg bed, and obviously it turned out that it wasn't, so I may actually dig all this up, take any roots from what I find and put them right down that far end. Any plants, flowers and anything like that can go in it. But yeah, that one there, just a weed bed at the moment. So yeah, I said a bit of a waffle, but it was just to basically get you all up to date on a few things. What have you been doing this year? What's worked for you? What hasn't worked for you? What I'm actually looking at getting at the moment is some yellow and orange raspberry canes, because we've all had the red raspberries, but you can obviously get different varieties. I just want to try some of the other ones, see what they taste like. So yeah, anybody tried red, orange, any other coloured raspberries? Anybody got any spare? You know, quite expensive, the Bearusas. So anyway, so let me change it back over again, because my arm's starting to hurt again. So yeah, really that's it. I'm just going to be doing little bits over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I'll be able to get you set up on the little one pods and just let you join in, watch what's going on. Anyway, that's it for now. Gonna sign off. This is Billy the Struggling Plotter saying thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and will you start commenting below? I feel like it's really going out to nobody, because nobody seems to want to comment on the videos, even when I ask for advice. I know people are really busy, but surely you're not too busy to just leave a bit of a comment. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. See you again.